Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year. This is Big Russ for Road Trippin' RC, and today I got a fun one for you. I'm actually gonna work on my TRX4m for a change. Um, Ordered some parts, still waiting on some parts. Took forever to get my transmission for it. I was trying to do this before New Year's, but here it is, January 2nd. Um, One of the first upgrades that's going to be noticeable is this aluminum bumper that came with no directions on how to install. It's literally multi-piece. It came with a winch plate. I will have the link to it down at the bottom. I'm not planning on running the winch plate. I don't have a winch. I don't want a winch on this truck. Okay. It also came with a nice little, it's hard to tell, aluminum grill to replace the plastic factory grill and winch. Okay, so as you can see, it's gonna look really good once I get that winch out of there. Another couple upgrades. I've already got the Mofo brass links. This is a solid brass center skid, and this is what I took forever waiting on. This is a 40.3 to 1 gear reduction transmission. Aluminum housing. It has stainless gears, and when I go to grease it up and mount my motor, I'll show you guys. But listen to this. It's loud. Okay. This actually weighs probably more than the stock transmission and skid. This definitely does. So I'm gonna start getting things put together kind of off camera because I have no instructions on this bumper on how I'm supposed to assemble it. I have no. I have to take this apart and grease it up. And before anybody goes at me, oh, you're not. Yep, I got blue Loctite. I got blue Loctite. We're good. So I will be right back. All right, I got to admit that it looks a lot better than the factory Traxxas bumper and grill. They're both aluminum, so there is a little weight on the front, and as you can see, it's tipping forward, but she's still sitting pretty flat. So I'm not too upset about that. Alright, so before I install the crawler gears, I kind of give you guys an idea of what the factory setup is. If we look closely, okay, I'm going to go full throttle, full send. Okay, that's stock gear set. This 40 to 1 full throttle should be half that speed. The transmission I bought, the company offers 3 different gear sets. 9.6 to 1 for an overdrive setup, a 16.1 to 1 for a more average setup, and then the wildness that I purchased with the 40.3 to 1 for stupid low crawl speeds. Remember, the whole idea behind my Defender was I was going to build a custom body comp rig. I don't need a lot of wheel speed. I need more controllable grip. So that's kind of the idea behind what I'm doing. So let me get into this and see where we go. So it's a new day, obviously. Different shirt. I'm outside. Well, I ran into a slight issue last night installing the new pinion gear on the truck, and I snapped one of the leads off the motor. I've since got it fixed. And let me tell you, the crawl speed is insane. Check this out. The good old windshield crawl. Okay. Ain't nothing new, right? That's full throttle. And I just had my car washed and waxed. So this is even slipperier than it normally is. So I'm going to kill that. So obviously the only modifications done to the body now, the aluminum grille, the lack of LED lighting, and I removed all the junk off the back. We'll unplug that. So we've got the new 40-to-1 or 40.3-to-1 gear reduction in the transmission. I've got the Hobby Detail shock towers, and they all have spacers for the shocks. Okay, you have to run the spacers. These are on the highest forward setting on all of them, or on the rear, highest setting rear on the back. And I say highest, when you come down, it lifts up. So if I move these up, it would drop down, if that makes any sense. We got the aluminum bumper, and as you can see, it fits just like factory. Okay, it slides into the factory frame rail. Real nice. And I didn't install the winch mount that goes on the front because I don't have a winch, and I think it looks goofy without it. Obviously, I've still got my Hot Storm front and rear skids. Or skid plates. And I've got this new brass center mount. I need to figure out why my obviously still covered in sand and stuff, but if you can see, my driver's side's going straight, my passenger side's kicked in, so I probably need to go ahead and upgrade my steering linkage. But that'll be a video for another. So far, I'm probably in my Defender less than $300, including the purchase price. Now, that being said, I do have a new set of wheels and tires coming for it. They're both DJ crawler setups. I'm going to a 62 millimeter tall tire over the 56 that's currently on there. I just ordered my trailer to start on my custom body, so that will be probably my next video, is showing you guys all the cool custom stuff going into the body work. What else? I will end up upgrading my servo, probably to a reef with an aluminum mount or a brass mount, as well as brass steering linkage, just for that added weight. I'm not going to change out my axles. I'm trying to keep it to where anybody could do these outside the body, obviously. But everything I've done, simple tools, simple, everything simple. You can do it at home, you can do it on the road, whatever. So I'm gonna drop the links to the bumper and the skid and transmission below in the comments or in the description, one of the two. And yeah, hopefully here by the end of the month the new body will be done. I've got to find my rotary tool so I can start doing some major cuts. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys. Be safe coming into the new year. If you're into crawling, drifting, bashing, whatever, just have fun, be safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.